Okay, this is my SL8 conversion into a G36K. It's made off of an SL8, which they no longer, HK SL8, which they no longer import. It was very expensive, around $5 grand to convert this. There's a guy by the name of T. Bostic that does it. Practical reason for owning this gun, there isn't one. They're rare. There's not many of them in the States. But the performance isn't a $5,000 rifle. So there's a lot better stuff you can get for your money. I just had to own one because I've always been an H&K fan. And the rarity of the gun. So let's put a few rounds down range. And now with a Yankee Hill Machine Phantom 5.56 stainless steel. Alright, here's 5 rounds at 100 meters with 55 grain Lake City surplus. So this is an H&K G36 conversion. The base rifle is an H&K SL8. It's the legal importation version of the G36. They had to add a bunch of stuff to get it basically through customs and our importation laws. So what I had done to this weapon was the magazine well was widened to go from the SL8 single stack magazine to the actual G36 polymer double stack magazines. Also, the bolt head had to be changed out to a G36 so it would feed correctly. The barrel is completely different barrel. It's actually off of a police trade-in demilled kit, a G36K demilled kit. So it's a 12.5 inch barrel. And then I added the Yankee Hill Machine flash hider so I could attach my my suppressor. I've changed out the rail and added the G36C rail iron sights. The iron sights on these are actually horrible. They're really bad. I couldn't get better than a 6-inch shot group at 100 yards with them, so I don't use them at all. I just use it for the actual rail. And of course I've got an EOTech on top. The barrel, again, like I said, was off of a police trade-in. I'm not sure how many rounds it has through it. It's probably quite a few. I've only put about 500 rounds through it so far. The shot groups are okay. They're not great, as this picture demonstrates. But again, this is using surplus ammunition. I mean, this isn't the best ammo for accuracy, so take that with a grain of salt. Also, when I did my shot groups, my batteries in my EOTech were dying, so a little bit of poor planning on my part. I did not have any spare batteries. To go over a quick cost breakdown on this gun, when I purchased the SL8, it was actually an SL8-6, so the most recent version, a production model that they imported. The weapons are no longer imported. You can still acquire them on Gunbroker and other auction sites like that occasionally. But yeah, they don't import this weapon anymore. I purchased this SL8 for about $2,200, somewhere around there, and then I had to piece together the rest of the weapon. The whole forward forearm kit, including the barrel, that again came off of a police D mill, was around $600 at the time that I purchased it. This is actually a G36C stock. I purchased it for, I think, right at $100. Again, this weapon was built probably 6 years ago, roughly 6 years ago. The actual construction cost, the labor, was right at $1,000. I'm not sure what T-Bostic charges now, but I haven't had any issues with the actual construction of the weapon. I haven't had any real failures, so he does excellent work. Definitely one of the best builders of the G36s out there right now. So if you're looking to do a conversion like this, he would definitely be the guy to check out. You can get a hold of him on the hkpro.com forums. He's very active there, and he also has T-Bostic Build, I think is his Facebook page. H&K has been throwing around the idea of bringing this rifle here in factory form to the United States. It's been thrown around for quite a while. They're talking about a black and an FDE version. Whether that will ever materialize, that's completely up to speculation. But as of right now, there's no official announcement that yes, it is coming to the United States. So at the moment, the only way to get a hold of one of these weapons is to have it built. The overall cost of this gun was somewhere in the neighborhood of $5,200, and that's before the actual optic. You can do that a little bit cheaper by buying a full G36 D-mill kit, which they sell over on hkparts.net. But I was working on a budget at the time, so I actually pieced this rifle together over about an 18-month time span. So buying the parts individually costs a little bit more. Once they're done, they don't sell for what you put into them. Normally they sell, you can find them on Gunbroker for around the $4,000 range, but again, even with a parts kit and a cheaper SL8, it's going to cost you probably more closer to the $5,000 range to put one of these weapons together. If you guys have any other questions on this rifle, please let me know on my Facebook at Lipe Armory or on my YouTube channel, and I'll get back to you guys as soon as you can. Next week we'll probably be doing a video on my custom M92 AK SBR, so look forward to doing that. See you guys next time.